In this episode of Fixing Pops, my dad goes through his first proper workout with me after pushing himself in the gym a little bit too much the night before, and find out what you should be doing to get a full thorough warm up in, as well as why I like to use goblet box squats with a kettlebell.
Did you go for a workout last night? Sorry? Did you go for a workout last night?
A bit of one. I tried.
What sort?
Huh?
What sort?
All down there. I couldn't do the press-ups with me elbow last
Yeah,
week.
well, okay.
I couldn't lift the weights here. I do the plank alright, and do the squats, and do the thumb, and the handcuffs alright.
Yeah.
But I just can't. I just couldn't do the what you call it?
The push up, the dumbbell you got here. Right, we'll switch up on it. We'll do something. We'll set up on the front roller. Just now, see how you get off this. This one, this is New York.
I'm going to tell you. No,
No, it's
I push you out, come on. Do you remember?
no.
Wait, then I do remember, show us how it works.
No, I had two handles and I used to fucking roll it. I mean, two knees and roll it. And I. So I did. I have no hands.
No, it's not even close. Right.
So after the mother's suggestion on what she thought the foam roller was unanimously shot down, we went into foam rolling using a back baller for the start of this workout. Foam rolling is a great way to start the workout as it relaxes the soft tissue and triggers a neurological response from the brain. I personally find using the back baller much easier than a conventional foam roller, as does my dad, who bought one after using it on this day. Nope, they're not sponsoring this episode, so enjoy the free plug, guys. From there, we went on to use the warm-up for dynamic mobility and activation of the muscles, and the series of moves you see my dad perform does just that. This is also a great time to introduce any corrective exercises from the assessment, and we are easing him into the workout, especially since he did a workout the night before, as you heard at the start of this episode. A proper warm-up should increase core temperature, increase pliability of soft tissues, increase contractibility of the muscles, improve joint stability, and fire up your CNS. Basically moving and switching on the muscles that you'll be using for the main part of the workout.
Back stretch up, so hips back slightly, push the knees out, there we go. There we go, perfect. That's a perfect idea. That's it. Excellent. That's it, 5 more. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Relax.
The great thing about the goblet squat, which was our first exercise we done after the warm up, is that we can use it to hit most of the muscles in the body. Obviously it works the lower body, but by positioning the arms to pull the kettlebell apart, we can work on the muscles in the upper back as well. As we discussed last week, the upper back muscles are something that are weak in a lot of us.
Yeah, you're always on your feet.
Yeah.
And then I'm looking. Chicken like that.
I know.
Looking done store shirts.
You need Jones.
No, there's George and these.
Of course there is.
What's the difference?
There's so much everything about them. There actually might be better feet for. They might suit the arches of your feet, for example. And they're shit. Look at them.
Alright.
Look over here.
Sean has 32 pair.
31.
Oh, 31.
Kate doesn't
No,
count.
32.
32.
Yeah, the 32nd pair.
Jesus.
Huh?
So, yeah, the next pair is 33.
Right, that's it. I don't think there are official Jordans then.
All of the workouts we are doing are total body workouts. There's zero point in splitting them at this stage. I had 3 main goals for the rest of the workout. 1. Exercise selection was based on strength and mobility. One of the main goals is to help him move better and pain free. So isolation exercises, single joint movements are out. I want to push his mobility. The second, and this should be something that is included in everyone's programming, there should be twice as many pulling exercises in comparison to pushing. This will help correct posture and strengthen his back. Guys are notorious for round shoulders with too much emphasis on benching and pressing. There should also be more horizontal pulling, for example rows, than vertical pulling like chin-ups or lat pull downs, something a lot of beginner programs overlook. And 3, arguably most important, that he was experiencing no pain through the exercise, especially in his elbow, which has given him a lot of problems in recent years. Okay, just back to the house now. We just did our second session with fixing Dad, so my dad, and he walked into he didn't exactly walk into the gym before, so he had a workout last night and he pushed himself quite a bit, so he kind of limped when he first came into the gym today, and I was like, right, let's change a few different things on this one, which is my own fault because the program I gave him, a few things didn't suit him so well, so I had to change up a couple of different things today. It's a weird one because my main worry with the program is pushing him too much, because I know he's very stubborn and he's going to want to do it. Like, for example, today we had handcuffs and I was happy enough with 2 sets to move on to something else, but I had originally mistakenly said we'll do 3, and he's like, nope, we're going to get the last one in and that's it, and he'll rest for around 30-40 seconds and he'll go straight into it. The man doesn't believe in rest periods either, so he's trying to change his mindset a little bit on that, but apart from that, good session in today, trying to loosen out the hamstrings a bit more. I'm starting to think that his hamstrings are causing a lot of his back problems through that and the tests we did last week as well, so working on strengthening them up, working on his core, trying to limit his elbow movements, not going too heavy on that, because when we start to go too heavy, he starts to feel the pain when it gets in the second or third set. So like last week we did push-ups and it was okay in his elbow, we did it, but when he actually did the program and he did more push-ups, the elbow really started bothering him, so we got to look into some exercise to do in between his main sets to work on that. He told me his exact symptoms, so I have a few ideas what I can do. So right now I'm going to write up his program for what we did today, put in different sets and reps, get back to him. The one thing that really worked well from this week was the back baller at the start, getting foam rolled and loosening the legs and stuff. He used the foam roller last week. He didn't find as much success at home, so may have to invest in one of them for him. Cheap plug to back baller there. Good job, guys. So yeah, get one of them in. Overall, very happy with the session. We're only a week in. That's only probably his 3rd or 4th session, training session he's done. Only his 2nd with me, and the first one was mainly assessments. That was his first proper training session in, and we're on the right track. Looking forward to next week. Get right back at it.